Hello there everyone, welcome back once again as we're back in for some more Darkest Dungeon, Stygian difficulty, whatever attempt this is, as I lost count again, and we are here once again as we head on into the Weald as we try to go for a stave off sickness mission to get the caregiver's convention because, I mean, caregiver's convention, it gives us free stuff, so what's not to like about it, so we'll be gathering 3 medicine, and for the party we have Osman, Pashal, Boybov, and Verdun. So, with hopefully this team, we should be having something nice, I hope, but you never know when things go wrong, so... Actually, speaking of things going wrong, let's go ahead and actually switch up one of Verdun's tactics, and give her the flashing daggers here. I kind of want Verdun to kind of be my DPS, since I don't think her poison dots are going to be that useful for this place, so having flashing dagger for that minus 20%, minus 26% bleed resist, and having partial to be able to bleed things, definitely is going to be nice. Actually, speaking of bleeding things, let's go ahead and give him Hound's Harry here, and we do have a healer, so I think we can. I think it might be safe for us to take off lick wounds and give him Hound's Harry. So that way we can attack stealth targets. So not to mention it's also good against times where we have to deal with multiple enemies at a time. So yeah, I think with that we're all good. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves some food. We are going into the Weald. You know what? Nah, regular amount of food. So we'll probably find some more food as we're exploring the Weald, but until we do, I'm going to play my cards a bit close to my chest here. So with everything ready, we have our stuff. Let's get going. Let's see what kind of dangers lie in wait. Okay.
Our land is remote and unneighbored. Every lost resource must be recovered.
Okay, well, let's get things started. Hopefully we can get some good stuff from this.
Trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Lovely starting off the trap. Alright. Well, let's see if this room has anything, since it is right next to us. And it doesn't. And there's a tenacious clone. All these are fantastic. And we have to deal with a blighted giant. Great. Okay, I really don't like the giant. His tree branch hurts. But at the same time, I don't like having the fungal battery doing his Rain of Blight, and I don't like the clone because, let's just say I do not want to deal with stress. So, I think in this case, let's just go ahead and take a Hound's Harry on all of them, start bleeding them out. Oh, that's just... okay. Good dodge, the both of you. Yeah, it's kind of going to look like the same damage, so let's just go ahead and go for the flashing dagger, so that way we have a bit better chance. It's 70% chance, we have a 50. Let's just go ahead and stun the fungal battery. Oh, really? I was really hoping that I would stun the fungal battery, you know? Oh, and you're bulimic now. Great. What does that do? Minus 20% healing skills. Well, whew, I was a bit worried. Alright, raise up the dodges for everyone. Go some more daggers. Ooh, good hit. No, please don't. Dang it. Well, thankfully it wasn't. That wasn't too bad. Definitely could have been worse there. Another little Harry. And we haven't taken too much damage yet, so you know what? 50-50. Nice. And that just brings the clone a little bit closer.
Unforgiving.
Go ahead and activate a retribution here, just in case the giant or clone attacks Osmond. Oh, come off! Okay, good dodge, good dodge. Love to see it. Yeah.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay, well, that takes care of that. So, if this is the case, let's go ahead and mark him with... So let's go ahead and get him marked. Oh, could you not? Okay, you resisted the blight, that's good at least. Go ahead and smack! We're a little bit injured, so let's go ahead and heal up a little bit.
Be healed, but never hidden.
And since you're marked, the Thorn Dagger will deal more damage. And since you're marked, this rush will deal more damage. You know what, let's just go ahead and try and get some more light back up so that way we can be in white light, or radiant light, and have that increased dodge chance, and good hit, Osmond. Love to see it.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Unfortunately, we don't have any holy water, so whilst this could be a nice curio, I don't think I'll be coming back unless we get like holy water in like one of these two rooms. So definitely not going to. Just going to keep going. Oh, well, hello there, Mr. Giant, again. All right, let's deal with the Nasher first because rather not have to deal with that. Go for the flashing dagger. Nice.
Destroy them.
Okay, bolster up. Get that nice dodge up. See about stunning him. Love to see it. Alright, let's go ahead and just simply start using the Thorn Dagger. And let's just go ahead and give our Grave Robber a quick pep talk. And go ahead and mark so that way it's a bit more damage all around. Oh, don't do that. Oh. Alright, defend her for now. Okay, let's move you back. We'll slowly switch. Our Grave Robber is kind of going to be the main person who's going to be rotating around here, so hopefully this Blackjack can... Thank you. Alright, up we go. Alright, party is back in position. Let's get back to walk here. Alright, doing some... Really resisted the bleed. Well, I mean, he isn't... He doesn't have the debuff on him, and... Actually, no. I'm actually kind of surprised that he resisted the bleed, since he only has a 40% chance to resist. Go ahead and hit him with the Retribution, so that way hopefully he focuses on Osmond. And... keep... Ooh, good crit ridden. Dazzling Light? Dawn. Well, at least we're back in Radiant Light, so that's good at least. Really? And that hit? 52 dodge? And you still let him hit you? What the? Alright, whatever. Let's just finish him off.
The cursed champion falls.
I swear. The hit chance in this game is utter bullshit. Switch out the Jade for the gold because I have more feeling that we're gonna get more gold than Jades. What's in here? More gold. Alright, next. Hey! That's a medicine pack. We do look pretty safe, so I think this is a good time as any to use a firewood and clear up some space here.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Alright, first of all, Sanctuary. Then, second of all... We don't look too bad on stress, so I think we're good to go with... So, I kind of... I should have done Hound's Watch! Well, shit. So let's go ahead and start by blessing up Osmond because I want him to be taking hits. And then we'll go with a weapons practice for everyone else. Oh, and might as well pilfer something. Hey, a torch! Alright, looks good.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Alright, that's 1 out of 3. So, hopefully we can find the rest. And then get out of here. And it's a good thing we bought shovel, but I'm not too sure if we even have the space for it. Oh, we have the space. Hopefully we can get rid of, make some more space, so that way we don't need to worry about when we have to come to choosing what to get rid of. And that's 4 Great Snatchers. Hi there. Okay, Flashing Dagger. I was hoping for a crit, but okay. I mean, it was still pretty good damage, so... This one's pretty close to death, so...
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay. Go ahead and hit that one with the Retribution, that way he'll die to the bleed, and hopefully, with him mocking himself, these Snatches will attack Osmond. Ah! Well, I mean, they're attacking Osmond, but I was hoping that he would also hit the repost. Hey! Like that! So it seems that... Ah, and you still missed! Oh, you actually... Well, this is a bit awkward. So, let's just go ahead and finish off this Nasha then. Go ahead and staunch Osmond's bleeding and take him down.
Maintain the offensive.
Yeah, I'm kind of fine with losing the remaining bandages here. Alright, moving on. Ooh, you know what? Yeah, I'm fine with this. Hey!
Waiting to be spent.
Alright, we're done. Thank you. Keep that torch nice and lit. And, well, I mean, it's a good thing that we still have another shovel.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading.
Hopefully there isn't going to be more places that we're going to need shovels for. That would be awkward.
Packs laden with loot.
Nice.
Often low on supplies.
Alright, let's keep moving. Ah, that's a... Well... looks like my greed got the better of me here. Let's see what's in this chest. Who knows, there might be a shovel.
A handsome
Nope.
reward for a task well performed.
We do have a treasure room coming up, so... I don't think we really need the dog treats, because... Dog treats are more... I tend to use the dog treats more for boss battles over trying to use them during engagements, so... I think that's kind of where my head is at. Let's go ahead and keep the fungal battery from doing anything. Because if that fungal battery does stuff, then we are in for a world of hurt.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Oh, these guys can blight now. Well, not lovely, but I mean, we could be in better. We could be in worse situations. So, for now, I guess we'll have Weald be taking on this guy, whilst everyone else is kind of taking on this guy. Partial! Come on, mate. You're supposed to hit that. Alright, just make sure that everyone is pretty topped off. Good dodge. Love to see it. I don't appreciate the fact that they are really trying to kill Partial. Don't know what it is by the fact that he has a dog, but apparently that makes them really want to kill him. Good crit heal. Love to see it. Alright, let's go ahead and anti-venom this before it gets any worse.
The ground quakes.
I guess they must have sensed the fact that he can bleed them. Also, I'm actually kind of surprised, but Osmond actually has a pretty impressive amount of agility, basically.
Give them no quarter.
Like, he has agility that can go like toe to toe with Verdun. That's saying something. Alright, let's finish things off, eh? Okay.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
I guess we will switch out the... Oh, nope. Let's go ahead and switch out the bleed amulet for the key here. Because even if we open up the chest without the key, we should still be fine.
Require only the strength to follow it.
Okay, resisted the disease. That's always lovely to see. And unfortunately we have to...
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
Alright, would really appreciate having a food chance. Oh, great. Ectoplasm. Lovely. Okay. Okay, target whistle, detowering ectoplasm. Get... dang it, I was hoping that I could debuff its protections a little bit. Alright, might as well get rid of its dodge, I guess.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted and purpose
Alright.
is made clear.
Well then, just stop flashing your daggers. Osmond, go ahead and activate your retribution. Hopefully that will make sure that they attack you. Even though the fact that I want them to attack you is failing miserably. Alright, keep it up. That's one. And... you know what? Let's just go ahead and do a little bit to the quivering ectoplasm. Because these guys will make more of them. Ah, don't go stunning! Why'd you have to stun, mate? Well, at least they didn't do a cytokinesis, so... let's just go ahead and finish that one off.
Obliterated.
How many more turns? This will be your last turn, so let's refresh. Retribution definitely comes more in use in scenarios like these where... oh, don't tell... you can use cytokinesis? Rude. Alright. Unfortunately, I can't really target the one that's in the front. Okay, that one's dead. So that just leaves last ectoplasm, I guess. So Osmond,
The bigger
thank you.
the beast, the greater the glory.
Alright, what's in the chest?
If only
Lots of
treasure
quests.
could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
I'm fine with losing the anti-venom. Shit, how far away is the rest of these medicines? Like, these things are far. Okay, I really do not like the ghoul. I also don't like the crone. Let's just go for the in-between here. Let's go ahead and illuminate the crone, and that way Osmond can hopefully finish her. That's a 50-50 roll. I think I just simply go for the guarantee here. Getting the surprise on the crone, it's definitely pretty nice. And that is a very big bleed. And I don't have any bandages, unfortunately. But that is a good crit. Alright.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Please don't go making a howling mess, if you would. Okay. Target. Get rid of its protections a little. And bolster up. Alright. Now we're ready to properly take care of the rest of the school's HP. Good dodge. Aw. Alright, let's just take him out.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic
Hey,
worth,
bandages.
unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Okay, can we get a scout? Thank you. Well, looks like we're gonna have to go this way. Lovely. Even more lovely. Alright, just keep healing everyone, Braybuff. Thank you. And we want to get Osmond to... So, go ahead and heavy. Get that bleed going. Flash the daggers. And if I can get Osmond to bolster everyone up for that sweet, sweet dodge. Thank you. Ooh, good crit. Alright, I'm fine with that. I think let's go ahead and start. Let's go ahead and mark the ghoul, and we'll have our main DPS take care of the ghoul whilst Osmond focuses on taking down the hound. Go ahead and activate Retribution so that way he's marked himself. Oh, don't go howling. But everyone somehow dodged the... I don't know how, but you know what? I won't question video game logic here. Ah, dang it.
The abyss returns even the boldest gaze.
Ah, dang it, Osmond. And now you have rabies, and now I'm going to have to treat you with that because your accuracy is already shite. I don't need it being more shite. Ugh.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Alright, let's take care of this ghoul before it goes on another howl. Last thing I need is someone getting the terrors. Rude. Alright, Osmond. Thank you.
Annihilated.
That's a lot of gold.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
At this point, I think it's more than a bleed amulet sense. We already have one of those, and honestly, we don't really have a lot of people who can really make use of the bleed amulets. And granted, we do have partial, but honestly, I wouldn't really say partial's ability to bleed isn't really the strongest ever. It's dang it. I definitely wouldn't say that partial's bleeding ability is not strong. Like, it's definitely not something like Helion's Bleed Out or her other abilities, and it's definitely not along the lines of that one guy. I can't remember. I can't remember the name of the guy who they introduced as the DLC.
Dazed, reeling, about to break. How quickly the tide.
Could you please not quit me? That is very rude, good sense.
Sedated.
Oh, don't go confusion spoiling everyone. Okay, at least... Okay, only those two got switched. That's good, I suppose. Osmond? Dang it. Well, I mean, we did give you... We at least activated the repost, so I mean... Hopefully, you'll hit something eventually. I say eventually. Alright, for now, we're done. Let's go ahead and take care of... Oh, jeez. Why does the dog has to be so agile? I know it's a dog, but still. Ooh, good hit. Unfortunately, you have all the dots in the world, Osmond. And there's nothing I can really do about it.
The blood quickens.
I really wish I had something that can target this stupid Nasha. Come on, Pashol. Thank you. Alright. All that left is Osmond to... Oh god, please no. Ah! Oh jeez, that thing doesn't have good accuracy, but when it does hit... Oh lordy!
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
This thing is almost dead. Kill it!
A victory. Turning point.
Okay, well, I can't really take anything, and unfortunately, I'm at the point where I need to get rid of the medicinal herbs.
Now it must be carried home.
I swear, if we come across a curio where we can scavenge for food, I am not gonna be happy. Will not be a happy, Daedalus. Well, anyways, hopefully this room battle with Curio isn't gonna be too bad, hopefully. I mean, I'm being hopeful, but I mean, that's all I really got at the moment.
Beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Thank you, Verdun. Alright. Let's see what's waiting for us. Okay. You know what? It could be worse. It honestly could be worse. So, I guess let's just go ahead and deal with this best we can here, and please give him some heals. Seriously, Verdun?
For the slightest lapse in concentration.
Well, I mean, it's a good thing that this... Oh, that's a minus 7 to dodge. Well, that's shit. Okay, Osmond, Bolster. Yeah, at this point, I don't know who they'll really be targeting. So, just going for the, just healing up everyone might be the best idea here.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Activate Retribution, Osmond. So that way, even if your accuracy is shite, then at least you can possibly do something, hopefully. Although then again, the Rain of Blight does kind of target the backline, so I'm kind of hoping that the Ectoplasm attacks him. Okay, that fungal battery is dead. So I kind of want to take care of the other one. There we go. Alright, keep healing. So this one's already dead, so I guess this one is the last of the bunch, so let's go ahead and get them ready. Oh, don't go cytokinesising! Dang it. Could you... I was hoping that you could crush it the turn I was born. Whee! Well, on the bright side, the big one is down, so... hopefully if we can take care of this last guy. We do have a pretty good chance of actually stunning it, so...
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Okay. That takes care of that.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay, please tell me that the medicine is... oh my goodness, it's literally the last room? Well, I guess we'll just simply have to deal with the fact that it's in the very last room. Great. Let's just go ahead and take care of these quivering ectoplasms before they become a big slime. Because I really do not want to deal with a big slime. Not another one. Okay, let's take... oh my goodness, Osman! You getting rabies was like the worst thing for this hunt. Alright, heal up everyone, way buff. This is gonna be a long one. At least they're not cytokinesising or turning into big slime. At least we have... alright. Alright, Brave Buff, I gave you the Hero's Wing! Yes! This is why we have the Hero's Wing, people.
Shines brightest against the backdrop of despair.
Oh, actually, good hit, Osmond. Alright. Ooh, Verdun! I see you, mate. I see you. Hey, and that courageous is... I will definitely take that, that minus stress from the courageous.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Alright. Should be... oh my goodness, not again! Alright. It's literally in the last room. Where we have... well, I mean, it's a good thing that the last of our food actually lasted for us, so... whew. Get me out.
These tonics and herbs will stave off infection and neutralize contagion.
Okay, and we got another person sick. Great. And... well, then it's anemic.
Preponderance of rare and exotic injuries makes this place perfect for the study of suffering.
I really... jeez, what I would actually do at the moment so that way I could have this one. Oh well. Let's just go ahead and start dealing with everyone's diseases. Bulimic honestly could be worse, so let's just get rid of the bad humors. Now I just need to decide who is... okay, well, first of all, I know who's getting put into... for stress relief, so... got that taken care of. Now I just need to deal with... oh, right. Okay. Go ahead and put you in there. Alright, I hope you all enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to like button. I'll decide who to put in for a crook therapy session later. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to the like button, comment down below, and hit that subscribe button because it's you guys and gals that make this channel live. And I'll see you all next time. Bye now.